Hello and welcome to my channel, LB Plans. My name is Elle, and today I'm doing a budget with me for my first check in October. I like to record these types of videos to share my budgeting and planning process. I already did my monthly November budget, so I will link that up above, but this is my paycheck budget. I get paid twice a month, on the 15th and the 30th, or the last day of the month. And so since my check is split up that way, I consider my last check of the month to be my first check. So this will be my first check of November. As you can see, I am just using, I lost my pen on my marker top. I am just using a notebook. This is my cloth and paper grid notebook. And I just kind of do it Bujo style until I find the planner that works best for me, specifically for budgeting. This is my format. So let's just get started. So I always forget kind of how I do it. And then, I kind of remember. Let's go ahead and date it. This is going to be the Halloween check, which I will get paid before Halloween, thank goodness. And so then we have our income. I used to budget account balance, but I realized that sometimes budgeting, unless I plan on using that, adding it just creates too many issues. So I am not going to add that today. So my pay income that I will be using from this check is going to be my typical pay, $2,445. This is a part of my check that goes directly into this account. Other income, I will get $692. And I'm going to put a star by this one and say $100 because I believe my son is giving me an extra $100, but you know, we don't add it till we see it. So I'm just running all out of space. Lord help me. So my total, 2,445, 692, 100. It's going to be $3,237. For the 692, 500 of that is coming from another check. I normally break down other here, and I can, just for reference. So there's 500 from my other account. And then Lainey would be 262. And then 30 would be my husband, right? So that should equal 792. All right, so bills and sinking funds. Just try to keep yourself excited about budgeting, right? I do have an account buffer. That's what I was leading to, but I want to make it grow. It's like $50 right now. I would love to have an account buffer of at least like a few $100 just in case if things comes up, I can, you know. All right, so bills. We have electric, which is great because it's low. I think the word utilities, I just hate the word utilities. Okay. It don't look like it's spelled correctly, though. I have to give it that. Is 39. I need to pay Amazon their fee of $15. It's like 15, 14. That's why I also like to have the balance so I don't worry about change because that's just too much. All right, so I'm gonna have Chase, which is my subscriptions, which is 80, and then I'm gonna have Chase spending, which I need to grab my billfold to find out what I spent on Chase. Okay. Oh, this I can tell you is already wrong. All right, so I don't have Chase spending, but I'll get it. And then I know Target was only like $56, and I have the cash for that, so I'll make sure I put that there. I need to set aside money for T-Mobile, but I'm gonna put a star here because T-Mobile is an automatic draft. And oh, this is also an automatic draft. I have to pay my son's rent. Which is $1,000. So I can't add that up just yet, but that's fine. Let's go down to expenses. All right. Oh, I need to total that up, don't I? So we have 139. Oh, hold on. I like to make a little note because I need to remember to put that into the joint account. Okay. Oh, I can't add it up. I know that. I knew that because I don't have the number in there. Let me make this a little bit longer. There you go. So those are my expenses. Okay, so sinking funds here, which, well, hold on, let me add up my expenses because I can do that. Already? Oh, sinking funds. That should be simple. So for Costco, I put down 45 instead of 75 since I am paying my Costco renewal. Card maintenance is 25, anniversary is 70, Christmas is going to be 300, and then I am going to finish out the birthday at $65. So with those combined, the total should be $505. I decided to go ahead and mark Chase spending with a dot. Since it is a cash transaction, I shouldn't have included here. It's kind of throwing off my calculations, very similar to Target. So lesson learned, I will omit them next time because it's just too much. Okay, I'm making sure. So what I'm going to make a note here is, that's what I'll do. I'll just call it Lainey. And then we'll do Gap. I'm paying $600 on it. And then we'll do savings challenges. That'll work. And then for savings challenges, I thought I broke them up how I was gonna do them, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so I just said 230. Okay, so well, I can't do 230 if I only have 146. So I decided to do section 7 for $130 in my 12 section envelope challenge to save $1,500. Then for class of 2025 and class of 2027, they're both going to get $7. And then I had $2 left over, which I just applied to my carryover. So for the rest of this, you're going to just see that I just can't add, or I can add, I just can't put the right numbers down. As you can see, that is clearly 144, 146, but I wrote 147 and then couldn't figure out why my math wasn't mathing. And at this point, I just think it's best just to do the voiceover for the remainder of the video. So I went ahead, after everything equaled out, I'm going to go through my categories. So as you can see, groceries, eating out, Caleb, Zoe, gas, fun, Costco, car maintenance, anniversary. I put Christmas and birthday down, although I'm not gonna withdraw out cash because they go into my Ally account. So I put prop for that. It's just, I don't know, bad habits, I don't know. But then savings challenge of what I was going to get out, which is a total of 144. And now I'm just going to figure out how much I need to withdraw. Bottom line, I came up with $799. I'm going to subtract the cash that I already have before I fill out my slip, and that's what I'm going to take to the bank to get what I need. On my next video, I will do my cash stuffing. If you have any questions or if you've seen any mistakes that I didn't catch, let your girl know, please, because I'm pretty sure there are a couple of mistakes, and that's the beauty of budgeting. You make it personal to you. You don't have to follow anyone else's guideline. It's however you want to make it work for you, and that's what I love most about planning communities and the budgeting community is that you can find your own jam just by looking around. So until next video, you guys take care. Bye.